Could Bryan Mbeumo do what Salah did at Liverpool? When a winger scores 20 Premier League goals from a mid-table club, it's usually seen as a one-season wonder. But Bryan Mbeumo's breakthrough has created the most compelling transfer story in years. Manchester United just paid £65 million for a 25-year-old who overperformed his expected goals by 7.7, the biggest overperformance in the league. Here's what nobody's talking about. Mohamed Salah did exactly the same thing at the exact same age before his Liverpool explosion, overperforming by 7.9 goals. Same position, same left foot, cutting inside from the right. The patterns are so eerily similar that it raises one massive question. Could Bryan Mbeumo actually do what Salah did at Liverpool? So what exactly did Salah achieve at Liverpool that makes this comparison so intriguing? When Salah arrived at Anfield in 2017 at age 25, he wasn't considered a guaranteed superstar. Liverpool paid £43 million for a player who had shown flashes at Roma, but hadn't yet reached elite status. What followed was one of the most explosive debut seasons in Premier League history. Salah scored 32 Premier League goals and added 10 assists in 36 league appearances, reaching 44 goals across all competitions. That 2017-18 campaign shattered the previous Premier League record and established Salah as one of the world's elite forwards almost overnight. However, the numbers alone don't tell the complete story. Klopp's high-pressing system created constant transition opportunities, maximizing Salah's speed and positioning intelligence. The tactical structure, with Firmino dropping deep and Mane stretching the left flank, consistently created space for Salah's runs into the half spaces. As a result, the real question becomes, was this just individual brilliance, or was it a player finding the perfect system to amplify his natural attributes into world-class output? Now, here's where things get interesting. Bryan Mbeumo, born in August 1999 and now age 25, has just completed his own breakthrough campaign. His 20 Premier League goals in 38 appearances for Brentford in 2024-25 finished fourth in the league's scoring charts, a remarkable achievement for a player operating from a mid-table club. That form secured him a transfer to Manchester United in July 2025, with a reported fee of £65 million up front, potentially rising to £71 million with add-ons. The timing parallels are striking. Similar to Salah, Mbeumo reached his peak numbers at 25, suggesting this isn't a purple patch but rather a player hitting his prime years. Known for operating as a left-footed right winger who cuts inside, Mbeumo mirrors Salah's starting profile in both age and tactical role. His 171cm frame might seem slight, yet it's similar to many elite wide forwards who rely on pace and positioning rather than physical dominance. Despite that, here's where it gets complicated. Unlike Salah, whose rise came from Champions League-level Roma to Liverpool, Mbeumo's breakthrough came from a mid-table Premier League club. Consequently, the question hanging over everything is this: can a player who thrived in Brentford's structured, counter-attacking approach adapt to the expectations and tactical demands of Manchester United? When you actually watch these two players, the similarities are almost eerie. Both thrive in half spaces, using their left foot to generate shooting opportunities from positions that defenders struggle to close down. Heat map and shot location data show overlapping tendencies: high concentration of touches in the penalty area and heavy reliance on left-footed finishing from central and right central positions. Salah's role under Klopp was specifically designed for repeated runs behind the defensive line, exploiting the space created by Liverpool's intense pressing and quick transitions. Meanwhile, Mbeumo often operated in Brentford's counter-attacking structure, making similar runs but from a deeper starting position. Both players demonstrate the intelligence to time their movement perfectly, arriving in dangerous areas just as opportunities develop. Furthermore, the technical similarities are equally compelling. Both favor quick touches and direct shooting, preferring to eliminate defenders through pace and positioning rather than elaborate dribbling. Their finishing techniques show remarkable overlap, low, precise shots across the goalkeeper, often generated from minimal backlift that gives defenders little time to react. Nevertheless, here's the crucial difference that could determine everything. Salah benefited from Liverpool's sustained attacking dominance, regularly seeing 15 to 20 touches in the opposition penalty area per match. On the other hand, Mbeumo's output at Brentford came from fewer team chances but demonstrated exceptional finishing efficiency, which led to this question: which matters more, volume of chances or efficiency of conversion? Let's dive into the numbers that really tell the story. Salah's record-breaking 2017-18 league tally of 32 goals came with strong underlying numbers, high expected goals that suggested sustainability rather than luck. His shot volume and touches in the box demonstrated consistent involvement in high-quality chances. Mbeumo's 20-goal 2024-25 season, while impressive, came with significant overperformance against expected goals. According to Brentford's own analysis, Mbeumo exceeded his expected goals by 7.7, making him the Premier League's biggest XG overperformer that season. This suggests elite finishing ability, but also raises questions about regression potential. But wait, here's where it gets fascinating. Salah also overperformed his expected goals in his debut Liverpool season, exceeding XG by 7.9 goals. The key difference lies in what followed. Salah used that hot streak as a foundation for sustained excellence, consistently earning high volumes of chances and converting them at sustainable rates. His 5-season average shows he never varied from expected goals by more than 4, demonstrating remarkable consistency. Additionally, per 90 metrics highlight the gap in opportunity volume. Salah's Liverpool numbers show higher shots per game, more touches in the box, and greater involvement in progressive attacking phases. This data gap illustrates the difference between elite system volume and mid-table efficiency. Mbeumo maximized limited chances while Salah thrived in chance-rich environments. Yet, could this actually work in Mbeumo's favor at a club like United? Here's where everything comes together. The crucial factor in determining whether Mbeumo can replicate Salah's Liverpool explosion lies in system fit and tactical amplification. Salah's transformation was inseparable from Klopp's tactical approach and teammates who created elite shot volume. The high press generated turnovers in dangerous areas, while Firmino's movement and Mané's width consistently created space for Salah's signature runs. Mbeumo enters Manchester United under Ruben Amorim, a coach whose tactical structure remains untested in the Premier League. Early indications suggest a 3-4-3 formation that could suit Mbeumo's profile, but the execution and chemistry will determine whether United can create the chance volume necessary for elite output. So, what are the risks? First, Mbeumo's massive overperformance suggests potential regression toward the expected goals mean. Then, adaptation to a bigger club brings increased pressure and defensive attention. In addition, his injury history, while not excessive, includes minor knocks that could become problematic with increased fixture load. Not only that, but competition for focal roles at United, particularly with other attacking signings, might limit his central involvement. Even so, the ceiling remains compelling. If Amorim's system can generate consistent chances and Mbeumo maintains even 75% of his finishing efficiency, he could become a high-level Premier League scorer with genuine world-class potential. Above all, The stylistic similarity to Salah isn't coincidental. Both players possess the tactical intelligence and technical precision that translate across different systems. Can Bryan Mbeumo do what Salah did at Liverpool? He has the age profile, technical attributes, and statistical output that invite comparison. At 25, with 20 Premier League goals and a major transfer completed, he's following a remarkably similar trajectory to Salah's pre-Liverpool explosion. The stylistic parallels aren't superficial. Both players demonstrate the rare combination of pace, positioning, and finishing that defines elite wide forwards. However, whether Mbeumo can replicate Salah's Liverpool breakthrough depends on factors beyond his individual brilliance. It hinges on Amorim's tactical system, the quality of his teammates, and most crucially, whether Manchester United can create the chance volume that transforms good finishers into great goal scorers. Eventually, the question remains, is this the start of another Salah-like rise that could define a generation, or have we just witnessed the peak of a very good Premier League forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Mbeumo has what it takes to reach Salah's level at United? If this breakdown opened your eyes to something new, smash that like button and hit subscribe with notifications on, because we're diving deep into the tactical stories that matter most in football.